Hi guys, welcome back. So today I'm going to be reading this short story. It is going to be a little bit quick only because I don't really have that much time today, but I really wanted to put a video out soon. I really love listening to scary stories or just, twisted stories or whatever. Just any type of story actually on YouTube while I do my chores. If you're like me and you love listening to stories on YouTube, then just go ahead and put me on play and just put it aside while you do what you got to do. Or you can watch me while I read too, that's fine. But if you're like me and you love listening to this type of video, then just keep watching. Okay, so this story is called Most Amazing Weight Loss Treatment Ever. Okay, this one is mostly for the ladies because we're moving into spring and spring is diet season because summer's just a few months down the road. I stumbled on this while I was doing work for my biology course and partly doing research online. And even though it was pretty rough, it worked like magic for me. A little backstory. I was chubby from the time I was in elementary. Not like massively obese, but I was definitely more than 5 or 10 pounds overweight. Which I feel like this story is kind of perfect for me right now because I do feel like I'm about maybe 10 pounds overweight. And I have started a diet as of yesterday, so hopefully I'll lose a couple pounds. But anyway, I just thought it was funny because kind of relates to me right now. Other than that, I wasn't ugly or anything, and I could clean up pretty well when I wanted to. But with that added weight, it was really hard to get a date, and that didn't jive so well with me. I like partying, I like going out and having fun and being around people, and my body was really just holding me back. And you have to believe when I say I tried everything. No carb diets, all fruit diets, veganism, I'm assuming like a vegetarian. I even did some really needlessly dangerous things like chew and spit. I could never bring myself to throw up. Or just flat out starving myself. None of it worked anyway, which don't even try that for diets because it does not work. All you do is you mess up your stomach and it's just bad for you. Just don't do that. Fast forward, I'm in college and we're doing a brief unit on parasitism. I know exactly what you're all thinking, and yeah, I'll admit it, the second I discovered that you could use parasites like tapeworms and stuff as a weight loss aid, I went and started digging. The thing is, it turns out that it's not really as dangerous as they make it out to be. I've read so many forums and it seems like there were only 2 kinds of complications that people ended up with. Either they overcompensated for what was being taken out and ended up gaining weight in the end, or they left it in too long and it made an exit on its own that ended up in a trip to the hospital. It took a lot of studying and a lot of really careful planning, but eventually I sort of figured out how you could toe the middle of the line and not screw it up that badly. The trick seemed to be starve the little sucker out, maximum weight loss since you would be burning fat. Hopefully, none of the complications. I know how bad this sounds. I really do. Bear with me. It turns out you can't really just buy parasites to infect yourself with on Amazon. That was where I hit my first snag. It took me a couple weeks, and in the end, I had to put up a Craigslist ad before I got any leads at all. When I finally got a bite, I had to meet the guy in a really skeevy motel downtown to close the deal. I took them right there. It's definitely weird to think that you're intentionally introducing a parasite like a tapeworm into your body. Weird and kind of gross at first, but you work past it eventually. It helped that the guy I bought it from was really appreciative and enthusiastic. Kind of a pervert, but I was sort of expecting it coming from Craigslist. I ended up having to go back to him 2 more times over as many months. It turns out that sometimes your body is able to fight off an infestation like that. After the third time, it finally took. I know because I had been obsessively taking tests. I was admittedly stealing from the biolab. By then, we'd already finished our unit on parasites, so no one ever knew they'd gone missing. So where does this magic weight loss come in? It doesn't right away. It takes time for your new little friend to latch on in there enough to start siphoning nutrients. You will get nauseous. There's no avoiding it. At first, mine was bad enough that I started keeping a trash can by my bed so that in the morning I could roll out and empty my stomach right there. It passes though after a few weeks. You want to start taking vitamins right away. I admit I also cut back on calories during this time, probably more than I should have, because I was paranoid about overdoing it, and I figured as long as I was popping multivitamins, I wouldn't get malnourished so badly that I would end up sick. And hey, it totally worked. I admit, there was a point where I experienced a little bit of hair thinning because I was apparently not taking enough vitamins. This was after about 2 months. I started adding more protein powder to my diet to offset it a little. I don't know if it helped or not, but I never developed a huge bald spot, so it was okay. Here's the thing about doing it this way. The results do take some time. I promise you it pays off though. It will vary a little, lady to lady, based on a whole bunch of things. But if you do it right, at some point, the weight will literally just melt off of you. For me, it was about after 5-6 months. It was a little scary and painful when I realized the parasite had finally died and was on its way out. I skipped class to hole up in the bathroom while it passed. And once the solids were out, the rest of the built-up retained water was gone within another week. When it was all said and done, I had dropped 20 pounds, and after another month or two of a good diet and lots more vitamins, I was feeling well enough to start attending class regularly again. I don't think you want to risk staying infected any longer than I did, is the thing. After that point, the fetus is so developed, it starts to show. And it's a lot bigger, so it's harder to get rid of when you finally miscarry. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What the hell? I don't think you want to stay here. What the heck? Oh my god, like... Wait, so the parasite was the baby. Wait. Wait, so she went to the Craigslist guy like 3 times to do stuff and had a baby. Or not had a baby, but she got pregnant. And that was the parasite. Oh my god, that was so... Oh my god, I seriously thought it was a real parasite. What the heck? Okay, that... Oh my god, I did not expect that. Oh my goodness. Wow, that's crazy. Okay, definitely don't try that diet. Oh my god, like don't don't do that. So this story was by Miss Mia 33 and it was on No Sleep on Reddit. It was posted about 4 years ago. But anyway, yeah, that's the story for today. If you want to hear more, then go ahead and comment on my video. don't forget to subscribe for other videos on my channel. And yeah, that was weird. I gotta go. That was too much for me. Bye.